good? Yep, we're good. Hey everybody, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Master 88 here and coming to you with another YouTube channel update for you guys. First off, things are going really good, really good. Me and my family have been doing really well. We're slowly in the process of getting our new house the way we want it, so very exciting time for us. Also another thing I wanted to touch up on is the status of my overall health and my mental health. My health and mental health are pretty much doing pretty good. I'm just pretty much waiting. I'm pretty much just waiting to get into a new psychiatrist and a counselor, and once I get those two, um, once I pretty much get a psychiatrist and a counselor, I'll pretty much have mental health services back up and going again. So cool. Another thing I want to touch up on is the inactivity with my YouTube channel. I seriously want to apologize, guys. Um, Things in my personal life have been just really busy lately, but now that things have calmed down, hopefully I can start getting videos out on an evenly schedule. So, fingers crossed that I can do that this week and for the foreseeable future. Um, um, when it comes to today's content, today you guys are going to be getting a Linux report and a tech report. I already have some articles in mind that I want to cover for each of those, so keep a lookout for that. When it comes to Thursday, you all are going to be getting some in real life deck profile videos, something I haven't done in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh content in a very long time. So keep a lookout for that. I believe you're going to enjoy the deck profiles that I have in mind for you all. Um, Another thing that I want to touch up on is the next episode of Linux History Shorties. I've already decided what the next episode of Linux History Shorties is going to be on. It's going to be on the wonderful world of Ubuntu. Yes, we're covering Ubuntu this time, folks. So keep a lookout for that. The next Edo Pro Dual Night plus Open Chat is as of tomorrow, 4 p.m. And then the next Edo Pro Dual Night will be on July 29th at 4 p.m. So keep a lookout for that. So July 22nd and July 29th are now the two official dates for those two Edo Pro Dual Nights. When it comes to the August Edo Pro Dual Nights, there will be a channel update in the near future outlining the dates for those two Pro Dual Nights in August, so keep a lookout for that. As for anything else that I need to cover, I am I am really considering bringing open chats back. Now, I know it's been a couple of years since I've done an open chat, and for good reason. For the longest time, I just didn't know what types of Linux or tech topics to cover for open chats. So, hopefully, with you guys' help, I can get some ideas flowing in here, seeing what we can come up with, because I really do think that bringing open chats back is going to be a very, very good idea. Um, because I mean, I remember, years ago when I would do open chats, a lot of you guys liked them. They were well received. Um, there was a lot of good praise about open chats. So I'm thinking about really considering bringing open chats back to the YouTube channel. Now, as for when an open chat's going to happen, I don't know. I pretty much gotta sit down and think about like how the open chats are going to be constructed this time around, what types of topics are going to be covered, Because the thing about the open chats is I do want them to be in the Linux tech computery type of content subjects. You will not see a Yu-Gi-Oh open chat on this channel. No, 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 no. The open chats were always specifically Linux computery tech content subjects, and that's how it's always going to be. As for future Yu-Gi-Oh content, I have I'm gonna be sitting down and thinking of some new ideas for Yu-Gi-Oh content. I do want to bring dueling book duels back to the channel. At some point, I know, like in the early years of my channel, when I was a Let's Player slash Yu-Gi-Oh player, now turned Linux tech expert slash Yu-Gi-Oh player. I know that the first Dueling Network, it was called Dueling Network back then. I know the first time I uploaded a Dueling Network video onto my channel, it was it was okay. It really was. So I've been thinking, why not bring that type of style content back to the channel? So I'm thinking to go alongside, the Yu-Gi-Oh deck profiles that I tend to push out very frequently. I'm thinking, why not, bring back dueling book duels? Since basically, Dueling Network has been dead since 2016, and Dueling Book has basically taken over where Dueling Book left off, why not bring that type of style content back to the channel? So things officially that I'm planning to possibly bring back are open chats, dueling book duels, um, um, and I know in the past I said I wanted to do an interview show. Um, I still want to do that. It's just I gotta refigure out how I'm gonna go about that because some Linux YouTubers already do interview shows, with various Linux tech experts, free and open source software advocates, yada yada yada. I know a lot of people are doing that already, but I know in the past I brought up the idea as if, maybe I can jump into that too. So I'll leave that to you guys to decide if, it would be a good idea for me to re-explore again. Like maybe interview, switch to Linux or DistroTube or my partner in crime, Ben. Who knows? Just let me know in the comments down below if you think a interview show would be a good idea. Another thing that I do want to touch up on as well, and I've been meaning to touch up on this for a little bit, is the status of the Odyssey Gaming channel. Now, I know I've said I'd be working on Doom 3, and I'm just letting you all know, since there was so much StormOS stuff going in the background, I haven't had time to, get to work on that. But just letting you all know, I will be working on Doom 3, and as soon as I reach the Emperor plant, I will be pushing out the next part. As for the next Let's Play after Doom 3, I haven't fully decided that as of yet. Um, if if I do make a final decision, it will be on the Odyssey Gaming channel through a channel update on there. So keep a lookout on the Odyssey Gaming channel for a channel update on there for future information regarding what my next Let's Play is going to be after I finish Doom 3. So keep a lookout for that. Um, Other than that, there's not really that much else to cover. Um, one other thing I did want to touch up on is, I know some of you all wonder sometimes, like, how you can reach me if you have any questions or concern or concerns, if you want to do a video collab with me, the easiest way to reach me these days is through Discord. I use Discord frequently. So, if anybody out there needs to reach me for questions, concerns about, Linux tech, Yu-Gi-Oh content, just want to hang out with me in general, have a good time, just shooting the breeze, talk about anything, or if you want to do a video collab with me, you can just reach me on Discord. I'm not hard to find at all. Just look for Yu-Gi-Oh Master 88. I am back on Facebook, by the way. Yeah, I know. I know. I know I said in the past I wouldn't go back, but at the same time, one of the reasons why I went back to Facebook to begin with is I got family and friends on there. I tried to convince them to switch to fall software, but ain't gonna happen. So I gotta pretty much be where my family is. Hopefully you all understand that. So I am on Facebook. I'm not hard to find on there. We just look up Ricky Clay, which that's my actual name, by the way, and I'm not afraid to say that. So that's when I'm out on Facebook. I'm also on Instagram too. I do have an Instagram. I also have Snapchat. I'm pretty much on a lot of places these days. I will have all my social media handles in the description bar below. This way you all can basically find me relatively easily. I'll make sure of that. Um, but no, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk with you guys today. Some exciting things down the pipeline, and it's going to be a really good rest of 2025, I guarantee it. But anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching and so much subscribing to my channel. Thank you. And with that being said, I'm going to head up on out of here. So until then, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Master 88 saying see you later.